In this tutorial, I'm going to show you 4 different ways to fix the "sorry, you're not allowed to access this page" error in WordPress. And if none of these fixes work, I show you how to find the error logs and other error messages that you can possibly use to find out more information about the error on Google, or get help from your host, or hopefully solve the problem another way. If you have any questions, please leave them down below this video. I try to answer all the comments as best I can. My name is Bjorn Allpass in WP Learning Lab, where we help you get better at WordPress so you can earn more for yourself, for your clients, and for your business. If you like that kind of thing, please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. And we're getting started on this video right now. Here's a fairly common error. It's not super common, but you might run into it. And I'm going to show you 5 different ways to fix it. So if we go into our website admin, as we can see, the website loads just fine. Refresh it, website's still there, everything works. I go into the admin and it says, sorry, you are not allowed to access this page. But I'm the administrator of the website, so why would that be? I should be able to access anything on the site. This is an issue that can be caused by migrating a site and some of the settings didn't migrate properly, a corrupt htaccess file, problems in the database, problems with a theme or a plugin, and we're going to go through a list of items to troubleshoot this issue and see if we can fix it. And if we cannot fix it, I'll show you what you can do to get more information about it so you can get help, hopefully online somewhere. So the very first thing we're going to do is disable the plugins and the themes. To do this, we either have to FTP into our hosting account or go into the file manager. I'm going to go into my SiteGround file manager, and here I am inside cPanel for SiteGround. If I scroll down and go to File Manager, I open it up and I look for my website, which in my case is WP Speedify. My WP Speedify folder is this one right here. It's actually this one, the .com. Open that and we have all of our files listed here. To disable plugins and themes, go to WP-content, and I'm going to disable everything all at once. So it's going to go _off for the plugins folder. Add an _off for the themes folder. And this will now turn all of them off because WordPress does not know to look in these folders. It looks in the plugins folder and themes folder, which are now for all intents and purposes gone. They're invisible to WordPress now. Now if I come back out here and refresh, I either have made the problem worse or I've fixed it. In this case, neither. Looks about the same. I'm going to turn these back on by changing the file name back to what it was, and try the next possible solution, which is creating a new htaccess file. So let's go back to the home directory, public_html, wpspeedify.com. In this case, I have an htaccess file. I'm going to rename it to -backup. I'm going to click on New File. I'm going to create a new file called .htaccess. Create new file. Then I'm going to go into my backup one, click on it, click on Edit, click on Edit again, and I'm going to copy the standard WordPress rewrite module, which is this one right here. Starts with #begin WordPress, #end WordPress, or hashtag, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to copy this, then I'll close out of here, go into my new htaccess file, edit it, paste it in, save. I'm going to try to put this into the description. Actually, I can't. YouTube won't allow the pointy brackets, greater than, less than symbols. I'll try to put this maybe into a comment below this video and then pin the comment to the top. If not, this is a code that's present in pretty much all htaccess files if permalinks are enabled on the site. Anyway, I'll try to put it down in the description or the comments down below. Hopefully I can get into one of those. If not, you can also Google it. You can Google standard WordPress htaccess code and you'll probably come up with this. So I'm going to refresh and maybe that fixes it. In this case, no it doesn't. So our htaccess file was not the problem. So I'm going to delete the one we just created and turn this one back on. Unless, of course, there are 2 problems. So that could have been the problem plus something else is a problem, but that's pretty rare. That is not going to happen very often. So we're going to assume there's only one problem, and it's not the htaccess file in this case. Next, I'm going to change the prefix in the WP config file, the database prefix. So let's go into WP config, go to Edit, Edit again, scroll down to our database prefix, which is right here. If I cut this. Let's just cut this out and save. Come back out here and refresh. Now it should be showing us WordPress installation, which is right here. So the WordPress thinks the database doesn't exist, and now it's being installed again. Now if I put this code back in, it should go back to our error, or maybe even fix the error. At the very least, it should go back to the error because there is a database. We're just confirming there is one and it's working. We're connecting to it properly. I refresh the page here. This message is showing because we're on the install page. Let's just remove install, go to WP admin. Same error as before, so we haven't fixed the problem yet, but at least we know it's not the database prefix. Let's remove that one. Let's scroll up, look at our database name, because for the next step, we're going to go into the phpMyAdmin and look up the database. So the database name we're going to be looking for is WP-SPE. So let's go back into our SiteGround hosting account. For this, you're going to have to go into the hosting account. You can't FTP into phpMyAdmin. phpMyAdmin is right here. Click on that to open it. That WP-SPE is the database. Click on that to open it. And then if we scroll down, we're looking for the user meta table. It's at the very bottom. Click on that to open it. And we want to make sure that our admin user has the correct information in the capabilities field. So in this case, there's only one user on the site, and that's me. So if you have many users, you want to find your user. There's going to be a list of users, and you want to find yours, or the one that's supposed to be the admin, and make sure that under underscore capabilities, the first part is going to be different for yours depending on what you have set as the prefix. But after that, it's going to be underscore capabilities, and we want to make sure that this information is correct. You can double click into this field and change it, or you can click on edit, and you can edit everything at once on this one page. And we want to make sure that the code for the administrator looks like this. So this is going to be in the description or the comments below the video as well. Hopefully if I can paste it in there. This is the code for the capabilities for the admin user. This was a 2. I just changed it to a 1. I'm going to click on go. And come back out to the website. Refresh the page. And now we're in. So for my particular site, that was the problem. The wrong information was in the capabilities field for the user. Now, if you have gone through all these, and I believe in the beginning I said there were 5, there are 4, so we covered 4 different ways to do it. And if none of these worked for you, what you want to do is check the error logs on your site. So if we go back to our file manager, I'm just going to close all these tabs just to make sure we're on a clean slate. So find the file manager, open it, go to the root, the web root, and then open the website folder. And in this folder, there should be an error log. In my case right here, PHP error log. Now if I click on edit and edit again, it's going to show errors. So these are from June 2019. It wasn't logging the error I just had because right now it's November 2019. But hopefully, if you have an error, the error is appearing in the error log, and then you'll be able to come in here and you can copy and paste this section here. Let's copy that, go over to Google, paste it in, and see if something comes up. In this case, not much. Maybe take off the specific part about our directory for the website. Maybe just have render PHP or render.php. Now we have some more information. Here's a Stack Overflow. Anyway, you can search various components of this error message and try to find people who've had this problem and maybe solved it. Or you could go to places like Stack Overflow, you paste your error in and say, what do I do? And hopefully there'll be somebody who can help you out. You can also contact your host support. They might be able to help you out. And what you can also do is go into your website, go into the WP config file inside File Manager or via FTP, go to edit, edit again, and in here, near the bottom, there is a debug mode that by default is turned to false. Turn this to true, save, go back out to your site, refresh, and if there are any PHP errors, even if you can access the site normally, you sometimes have errors. If there are any PHP errors, they'll be shown on the screen, and they might also be shown on the front end of your website. So you want to use this with caution, but it'll give you valuable information that you can again copy and paste into Google or go to a place like Stack Overflow, and hopefully somebody there will be able to help you find that information. And when you're done with the debug mode, you gotta make sure you come back into here, set WP debug back to false, click on save, because the information in those debug messages could actually help someone who's trying to hack your site. It could help them hack your site, depending on what information is giving out in those error messages. For the average person, it wouldn't help. Wouldn't make sense at all, just be some kind of gibberish on the screen. But for a hacker, it could help them get into your site. So those are all the ways to clear up the sorry, you're not allowed to access this page error. Hopefully at least one of them helped you. So that's how it works. Hope this video helps you. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure to click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. And next up is watching this video up here, which shows you the top 10 most common security mistakes I see on WordPress over and over and over again. And once you've watched that, check out this one down here, which shows you how to make your website super fast using WP Rocket. Until next time, my name is Bjorn Allpass from WP Learning Lab. Keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.